When we first started this adventure, we had a grocery list of things that worried us about what we would encounter here on Honu. But, as with all things, you overcome your fears, and that helps you grow and become stronger at what you're doing. However, there's one thing that rules them all. It controls everything we do on our floating home, from how we're going to travel for the day, right down to the comfort level of just living. That's the wind. No matter how much we study it and prepare for the day ahead or the storms that are approaching, it can always change, for better or worse. The wind is a live being that controls the ocean and the space above in two completely different ways at the same time. It directs the clouds above and the land below. It's so powerful, it can destroy an entire town in a matter of minutes. It is a force to be reckoned with. So when we heard that we were about to experience 50-knot winds in our home that's tethered to the ground only by a chain and hook, surrounded by a number of other homes in the same situation, all closely packed together, you can 100% believe we were terrified to ride out our scariest storm yet.
Urgent. Let everybody in the know that we are registering 51 miles per hour. Please take notice.
$51-52 mile an hour gusts right now. This is insane. Our boat's heeling right over.
Thank you. And we haven't even gotten to the bad part of the storm yet. Hi, we're Josh and Tamara, and this is our 46-foot sailboat, Honu. We're a couple Canadians that traded land life to become full-time cruisers. Over the past year, we've been working tirelessly to get her shipshape and ready for new adventures on warm, crystal blue waters. Join us every Friday as we bring our 01 boat back to the 21st century and have a lot of fun along the way. Thanks for being a part of our journey.
Hey everyone, we're doing a little update here. So yesterday we were prompted to move anchorages. We're in Georgetown still. So we went across the other side of the bay closer to the Chat and Chill. We're supposed to be getting some wind starting today. So we thought before the anchorage fills up over here with all the boats stuffing in, because there's 350 boats in this anchorage right now, that we would get over here and get a good spot. So we did that last night. We hung out, went to bed, and about 4:30 in the morning I woke up and the wind had started to pick up and I could see lightning flashes. And by 5 o'clock we had 50-mile-an-hour gusts.
With a crazy squall.
Oh, it was a nutty experience, and it poured hard, which was wonderful because our boat
needed a wash, and she is clean.
She's salt free, the dinghy's free. I went and had to clean the water out of it this morning. It's full of water. So we're still preparing for the blow that's coming tonight. So I just swam the anchor. We put out a bunch more chain. It's not the ideal place to be in though, that's the only thing. So
it has us a lot stressed out. Yeah,
so we're both a little bit nervous about it. We have a beautiful yacht right behind us. He pulled in and anchored right behind us for some reason. So that makes me a little nervous, and we were here before him, just saying. And but we've got 125 feet of chain out, and I dove it, and it's, I don't know, about 15 feet deep, and it's a bit of mix of sand and grass, and that's usually not the best holding. So best holding is just pure sand, but it's dug in good. You know,
our anchor alarm shows us holding.
Yeah, and we backed in on it hard, so we're just waiting on bated breath now.
Yeah. You can hear Wayne just giving her, doing his job. But our wind is primarily coming from the north, and that is straight across the mountain here, which means we will be protected. We had friends that walked over on the sound side already, and they said that it is just giving her over there already. So there is a lot of protection that we are getting from the land in front of us, but it's still going to be gusty and blowy, and you just do what you do. This is all part of boat life. You know, storms come up. We've been through this many times over, you know, but everybody gets all stressed out and nervous when you see 24 to 30 knots of wind. You know, it is something to cause alarm, to make sure you are aware of what's happening, to have a plan together in case there is a situation, either a boat coming at you or you're going at another boat. So this is just all a part of it. It's not all sunshine and lollipops. Sometimes you got to deal with some wind and rain. Here we are.
Oh man, it's always going into darkness is when this stuff hits, but we're gonna get leading up past midnight tonight. We should be getting gusts into the 40s for a couple hours. It's already picked up pretty heavy. Everyone's kind of hunkered down. It's blowing pretty good right now, but see, everybody is taking shelter in their boats and watching everything intently, listening to VHF and see if anyone needs help. Got some ugly skies all around us. It's weird after having several weeks of just incredibly amazing weather to have to deal with this again. And it started last night and it was ugly. I wish we would have filmed it, but there was boats dragging everywhere, and we were blowing the other way last night. We had the squall come through with lightning and rain, and it was intense. Another beautiful day on the water. We're gonna hang out and keep an eye on things, make some nachos, and probably have another sleepless night, but things should kind of level out by I think around 2 o'clock in the morning. It should start getting better for us, so wish us luck. Look at all these mast lights coming on. The updated wind report from the harbor here, 53 miles an hour. This is bananas in here, and the boats are going squirrely. Oh my god. Oh. As soon as the sun went down, it just picked up. We had to turn the wind generator off. Wayne was overpowering, making some crazy noises. We're just getting tossed all over the place.
Heading your way.
What's happening?
Urgent. Let everybody in the know that we are registering 51 miles per hour. Please take notice.
$51-52 mile an hour gusts right now. This is insane. Our boat's heeling right over.
Thank you.
And we haven't even gotten to the bad part of the storm yet.
Yeah, maybe this is it. Wow, this is stressful. This could be a really, really long night.
Babe, I'm putting the wheel out.
Good idea. There's a lot of lights out in the harbor here. There's a lot of people bouncing and dragging and things happening. So far we're holding tight. Hopefully everyone else is too. This is terrifying.
It's really scary.
It is, it's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, it's very scary.
50+ mile an hour winds.
Thought it best to take our flags down so they don't get completely destroyed tonight. Should have been something we did earlier today. How you doing, baby?
Oh my god, it's nuts.
How was that?
I almost couldn't pull the flags down.
They were just crazy.
They were going nuts.
Probably something we should have done earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is bananas. This is the biggest ones we've been in yet. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. So it's pitch black out. We're getting 50 mile an hour winds, and the anchorage is really tight. And everything's tip that they mentioned on the cruiser net this morning was to turn on all your lights inside your boat so that you can be seen. And look at this. It is crazy looking out there. Normally it's just anchor lights, but everybody's lit up. You see flashlights and high-powered lights and people's lights from inside their cabins, and there's a lot going on. There's people dragging and people trying to help each other, checking in each other on the VHF. Winds are hitting around 50 miles an hour, and this is the first front that we're going to get. It's going to taper down for a little while, and then we're going to get hit again 6 hours tonight. So it's rather nerve-wracking to say the least. But we got to just keep an eye on things and make sure we're safe, and then there's not much else we can do. Morning. Well, it's about 5:30 in the morning. It's been kind of a long night. We've been managing to sleep through most of this. It's been good the last, I don't know, since about 1 o'clock. So I've got to get 5 hours of sleep probably in. But waking up, checking on things as we go. Our anchor's held solid all night, and we kind of is sitting in around between 18 and 25 knot winds for the last 5 hours. The heavy blow kind of went through at the beginning, and now it's just been sustained, just consistently windy. But we're through the worst of that, I believe, and I think this storm's gonna last for the next probably another 24 hours. It looked like probably have around this kind of wind speed 17 to 25, and we know we can get through that because we have already, and we've held through more difficult. There's the odd chatter through the night on the VHF, people having issues, but that's kind of subsided. I think everyone's kind of settled in, and which is great to hear. There's 350 boats here, and it's scary when you hear people having troubles and you don't know what's happening, and you don't know if you know, one person can drag and they can take out 3 or 4 others, you know. So it's frightening. These are people's homes. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can go crash out again for another hour or two. Oh, it's been a long night, but I think we did good. So anyway, talk to you soon. Good night.
Good morning, everybody. This is Tamara, live from Honu time, reporting after the crazy storm we had last night. Everything worked out okay. There was a lot of gusts that happened, a lot of crazy chatter on the radio, people dragging, but it seems like everyone was watching everybody, and it all turned out really good. We stayed pretty secure in the anchorage, and so did all the other boats around us, which was awesome. We did end up getting some sleep around 12 o'clock-ish. We both had an opportunity to lay down. The majority of the storm had kind of died out, but now we have this beautiful sunny morning that we're up at, and we've got high winds for the next 2 days, but the worst of it's over. So thank you for joining us on Crazy Storm Watch here in Georgetown. Don't forget to like, subscribe, send us comments, all that good stuff. We have such a fun time putting all this together for you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now, guys.
We got off the boat after that big blow last night. She's still blowing really good, but we thought we'd walk over the island here that blocks it, the sound, and just check out and see what the remnants of that storm last night looks like on the beach on this side. Wow. Yeah. Jeez.